You know what's way too common, I think, is people look successful, or whether they look or whether they are, they're successful in every area of their life except physically. And they neglect that side. They upgrade the truck, they upgrade the iPhone, the watch, the house, the girlfriend, and they're still fat like they were in high school. So it's something I kind of wanted to go over here, and why it's the hardest thing to do. I mean, it's like more people are self-made millionaires than people that have six packs in America, at least. It's a wild statistic to think about, but it goes along the lines of procrastination. It is probably the hardest thing you can do. Once you crack 100, 200, 300,000, it's easy to get rich from there. I mean, you could argue one's harder, one's easier. Depends genetically. Where maybe if you were born a little bit better off than some, it's a little easier to get richer. Or if you have better genetics, or just you're just leaner, grew up in an environment that was more conducive for better muscle growth, better weight loss, just better health overall. But yeah, I mean, especially in the guys, you'll see a lot of guys 30, 40, 50. They got a wicked nice truck, wicked nice job, wicked nice house, wicked nice family, everything. Like all stars are aligned except that one small part, and it's physical. It's all physical from the outside, and that's almost like they're trying to hide it too. It's like you procrastinate that big goal in and of itself, but you're trying to hide the fact that you look that way, or at least, I don't know, compensate with a nicer truck or a nicer watch or a nicer this. It's like, why don't you take a quarter of that money and spend it on yourself? I don't know, go buy a trainer or something if you're that stubborn. Spend it on a high ticket coach and full year. Like, what's more worth it to you? Changing how you look, or changing the materialistic things you have in your life? Maybe some people would want that Lamborghini or whatnot. I mean, the knowledge I have now, I definitely would trade. I'd go back 40, 50 pounds fatter, 100%. If I could get 10 million bucks, yeah, easy peasy. But it's just with the knowledge I have now, I could go back to that easily. So, I don't know. A big part of fitness and physique failure in general. What is that? Is that my dog scratching me or something? Anyway, oh yeah, this glare on my screen too. I got a crack right in front of this camera, so if you're watching these or whatever, I'm in the process of fixing that. I think it might actually be the screen, but anyway, yeah, so it's like that. Yeah, instead of buy the Rolex, buy a cheaper watch and get a fitness coach, or buy healthier food, or figure out how to buy a plan and structure it into your life. I don't know. Just to me, it makes zero sense. Most of my clients they do. They have everything else going for them. Good job, good truck, good place. They got a dog, they got a girlfriend, I don't know, whatever it may be. It's like all stars are aligned, but it's that one last emotional push point for them. It's like, I've got everything else except this. It's almost like, what else? What does this all matter if I'm still fat? My kids still know, and I don't know, you can say whatever you want and be the best human you can possibly be, but your kids are still gonna learn by your actions. So it's like, if you're a super nice person but you beat people up, your kids are still gonna see that part of you, and it's like we're creatures of observation, manipulation, and word manipulation only goes so far at a young age too. So that, I think, is key for most guys. It's like, I don't really want my kids to continue to see this. And on the flip side, even if you have kind of fomented that in their head that, okay, they're known as the kids with the fat dad, you could flip the script 8-12 months, shred down 100 pounds, completely different, be known as the kids with the jack dad, right? And you can flip your reputation like that pretty quick. And you've been fat 20-30 years, people are like, oh, you see this guy, he got in shape. You see this guy's got six-pack all of a sudden. You see Johnny lately? And the word spreads very, very fast. I remember when I got in shape finally, and that was, I don't know, you're used to just never receiving compliments or any attention of what's, I guess, any positive attention. At least compliments just are completely foreign to you. You're like, and then word starts to spread and everybody starts to talk about it. And you see people that you hadn't seen before. Oh yeah, I heard so-and-so was saying you were in really good shape. And yeah, I know a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about, but you can flip the script and flip your reputation pretty quick. I was known as the fat kid for a long time. And I did too, bro. I bought stupid expensive shoes, stupid expensive watches, nothing crazy money because I was younger, but still, like, based on the money I had, I was like, whatever I made, I would spend on something to, whether it was to make myself feel better or look better, either way, you're avoiding the physical part. And once you dial that in, I mean, where I'm at now, you see money is just a number on a screen. For the most part, it's a metric of power and kind of your work ethic too. But physique and everything is something you can't buy, something nobody can take it away from you, nobody can give it to you. It's one of those last things that's true, I guess we'll say, left in this world. You know, I'm sure you could come out of the slums and become $100 million business owner and have that crazy story, but there's always going to be that guy that was just born into a family who was handed a card for $100 million trust fund at the age of 22. It's like, yeah, you both have access to the same amount of power. One guy had this crazy journey to get there, and the other guy was just born there. So, it's like, but it's like we're all human. People might have better genetics. Like I said before, it's more or less the environment you grow up in. So we all come into this world, it's kind of the same. Maybe, sure, you might have a little more adipose tissue, but we're all humans, and if you put the work in daily, we can all look really good and in really good shape. But 90% of people don't, so if you're one of those few that do, you really stand out, and it's a sign of dedication, self-respect, hard work, commitment, consistency. You could keep going down the rabbit hole, but all those things that just instantly you're a billboard for, boom, I have all these things we can't buy. And it's cool because it's like, oh, he's wearing a Rolex. What Rolex is he wearing? Is it 20,000? Is it 100? Is it a million? It's like, but if you're in shape, it's in, all those traits are invaluable. So it's just like, boom, this guy's got infinite money. That's why you stand out too when you're in shape and you walk into any room of people. It's like you get looks, you get noticed, different level of power. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's just a giant billboard of, yeah, you guys got his shit together. When 99% of the world doesn't, there's this one dude that's got his shit together. Yeah, and if that's not you currently, it could be. I talked about this in the past, but most people's reason for wanting to change or wanting to get in shape is not a positive place. It's like very painful, emotional place, and that's kind of the, all right, I'm at that cliff, let's just do it, I'm done. Which is good, like, it's a good lever to change, but I don't think you should get that far, if you're one of those guys that's got all his ducks in a row, you get your family in a row, everything's seemingly in a row, why would you wait till it gets to that point, per se? Where you're like, maybe I should at least do it for health so I live longer. And at least get in good shape, get the health benefits, get the positive benefits, get all the looks, all the good physical attributes from it, and retain the health as you get into an older age. You never want to tell the doctor, hey bro, you should probably lose weight or you're not going to live as long here. So it's another thing to think about. People compensate their health and their eating habits, and it's kind of like drug addiction in a sense too. You cope with all your fancy cars and your fancy watches and your fancy this, and you buy a fucking beach house, but you're still fat and you haven't taken your shirt off yet at your beach house that you bought cash. And then there's each their own. Everybody wants a different life. Everybody's going to live a different life and make different decisions. But based on my best clients and my personal experience with all this, it's much better to just nip it and just do it and get it done with, rather than when that time kind of finally comes. And especially if you've been thinking about it, if you're watching this far, you're probably like, probably eventually I'll change. It's like, well, just do it. Just try it. Not try it, but just get with a coach or get with something and do it. Like, start now. Time is of the essence. Your sports cars are only going to be fun for so long. And I'll tell you, they'd be a lot more fun if you were in shape and you fit in them well. You could wear a tank top in it, drop the top. It's, I don't know. It'll almost put your materialistic items on steroids. So, hope all that helps. Hope this pushes somebody to change and flip the script a little bit. Maybe sell one of your cars and invest in a good coach. And it doesn't have to be me. I'm just here to talk my mind, talk my shit, and go over my beliefs and all that. So, again, hope this helps. It's currently Friday, 2:50 something. So yeah, have a good rest of your Friday. Enjoy the weekend whenever you guys are watching this, and we'll catch you next one. Peace.